Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Megan Graham and today I'm here and I wanted to talk to everybody about the Lifewave patches that I use for fitness. I get this question asked a lot, and not only is it asked about which patches I'm using for fitness, but people are really confused about hi Alfie, come here. People are really confused about which patches might be of benefit to them for their fitness regimen. And your fitness regimen can be anything. It can be weightlifting, playing sports, playing with your grandkids. It doesn't have to be anything major, and that is an important thing to know. So I'm going to go through. There are several different patches. I don't wear all of these patches all the time, but I do want to show you the patches that I feel personally impact my fitness and my ability. So, what are my fitness things? Just in case anybody is curious, I work out. I actually go to the gym and I do some light weight training. I think that's really, really important to keep your bone density. And for me, it also helps me to stay lean. I'm 48 years old, so I do want to keep my bone density. I want to be strong and I want to be able to do as much as possible. For, I guess, cardio, I don't really do that. I do a little bit of jumping rope. And I also walk quite a bit. So we walk our dogs. And then once a week, I train in jujitsu. And if you're not familiar with jujitsu, it's actually a form. I do Brazilian jiu-jitsu at Gracie, and it's a form of self-defense, and I love it. So I do work out a fair amount. And in the past, I was actually a competitive athlete. So growing up, I rode horses competitively, I ski raced, I played soccer, I was on the tennis team, I raced mountain bikes. What didn't I do? I played just about every sport you can think of. So I am a very athletic person. Because I was ill for quite a long time, it made it a little bit harder for me to be athletic and a little bit harder to enjoy some of the things that I really loved doing. So for me, the first thing that I want to say, and I'm going to get right into using the patches too, I won't talk too long, but the first thing that I want to say is that the patches are not going to make you fit on your own. So you still have to do things, right? I always tell people that I think they're a great tool to support you in your fitness, but wearing the patches alone for the most part is not going to get you into super good shape. So I always try to be really realistic. The single most important patch that I wear for my physical fitness is the X39. And the reason that I consider this patch to be the most important, and if I could only wear one, it would be this: it helps me to sleep. It helps me to feel good in my own body. And obviously, if I feel good in my own body, if I have fewer aches and pains, if I have energy when I wake up, if I feel more motivated and less anxious, then I'm going to be more likely to make it to my workouts. So if we wake up and we're feeling terrible, we don't have any energy, which is how I felt before I was wearing an X39, it's going to be really hard to do a workout, right? So for me, I feel that this patch is something that really supports my actually making it to the gym. Before I was wearing this patch, I would find myself, I don't want to say making excuses, I just could not possibly drag myself into the gym and I felt awful. And if I did go, it just was so much effort to get that workout done. Wearing this patch, I make it to the gym all the time. And what I've also noticed is that if I do pull something, hyperextend something, I notice that I'm recovering so much faster. So this is a really important one for me to wear. Also, if you're just joining me, I'm going to be posting links later. I do have links if you want to purchase any products. If you're working with another brand partner, of course, go through them and purchase through them. If you're not working with someone, always feel free to purchase through my links. They're in the description of this video. And if you are not working with someone, feel free to write me for a consult and with your questions. If you have questions and you're working with someone, write to that person. Do you have any questions right now while I'm on this live stream? I always like it if people jump into the questions and just let me know, have you found the X39 to be beneficial for you? Are you making it to the gym more if you're using it? And if you're not using it, how do you feel? Do you feel like you're able to do your workouts, etc.? And also, if you can hit that thumbs up button, it makes such a big difference for me, everybody. YouTube is literally where I make my livelihood. It's my job. And so if you tell YouTube that you like what I'm doing, it makes such a big difference. And I always do my best to provide things that will be useful to you. So this is the X49 patch. And you're also going to find a link to this in the description of this video. This is I would say, my second most important patch for physical fitness. This patch is incredibly helpful with stamina. Both my husband and I wear this patch, and one of the things that we've noticed is that with age, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but with age, it's not as easy to put on muscle. And I'm not looking to be a super muscular person, but of course, if we carry lean muscle, everything that we do in our lives is going to be easier, right? Picking up your grocery bags is easier. Picking up your grandchildren is easier. Your dogs, whatever you need to do, housework. And so putting on lean muscle has been easier for us since wearing this patch. We really find that it drives us through our workouts, and we wear this in conjunction. So my husband and I both wear this patch combo daily. These are my two most important patches for working out. Hands down, these are supportive of fitness, and these are probably all that most people need. In fact, most people might only need this patch, might not need this as well, but these are a lovely combination together. They work synergistically. Hello, Karen. Thank you so much for saying hi. I really appreciate it. I always love it when I hear from folks. I'm also interested if anybody is wearing the X49. Now, I have a few other patches. These are not patches that I use for my fitness all the time, but I did just want to come on and explain to you how I use them and why I use them at certain times. So Energy Enhancer is the first patch that was ever created by David Schmidt. This was created well before the X39, and if you don't know the story of it, the Energy Enhancer patch was created originally for the Navy SEALs. This was created so that the Navy SEALs would have energy without stimulants and without drugs. Now, I don't always need this patch because when I wear my X39, I have normally so much energy. But I bet everybody's familiar with the fact that there are certain extenuating circumstances where you just need more energy. So for me, that's usually days where I practice jujitsu. My training is really advancing, and now my instructor is really challenging me, and I'll go more into that later. So sometimes my energy, even though my energy levels are excellent, I mean, we are working hard and sweating, and I'm wrestling. It's full wrestling. So I need a lot of energy. I wear this when I do that. It's a great patch to get me through that difficult workout of wrestling with. My instructor is a brown belt and I'm a white belt, which means I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. So it takes a lot of energy. Now, another time where I might use this is just every once in a while. I wake up, and even though I'm using my X39 patch, I'm dragging. It happens once a month. I don't know why. I just wake up without energy. The other day I felt like that. I wasn't sure how I was going to do my weight training, so I put on my energy enhancers. What I want to point out, just in case anybody has this patch and I'm not your brand partner, this is a 2-patch set. So you get a white patch, and on the other side of the envelope, most people don't know this, but there is a tan patch. So really important that if you do order this, look on both sides. I don't want to tip these out. There are patches on both sides. Really important thing that you check for that. So this is great. I probably wind up wearing this patch 4 times a month for jujitsu, and then just other random times if I am tired. I had a brand partner fly into town, and she wanted to work nonstop all day. So I put this patch on because that was a lot for me. And also my husband is just away for a day. He took a red-eye flight. And so of course I packed this in his bag so he could put that on. Not fitness related, but that's why I wound up wearing that patch. I don't need it every single day. It's kind of like I can probably make an envelope of those last about 3 months, I would say. Now, the other day in jujitsu, I accidentally got kicked in the head right here. And it really hurt. I have to say, getting kicked in the head does not feel good. And I felt so bad. It was probably my fault. I probably moved in the wrong way because I'm a novice, and my instructor felt terrible. and I did have a headache when I got home. So what did I do? I used the Icewave. So this again is not something I need to use all the time. This is something that I use when I have, let's say, extreme discomfort. And I had extreme discomfort after I got kicked in the head. I'm completely fine now, but I did use my Icewave. So if I have a sports injury, if I have something that I would normally take an over-the-counter pain reliever for, this is my go-to. I use Icewave instead because I don't use any of the over-the-counter things. Guys, if you were listening, please, please, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It means so much to me. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it does tell me that you like my content, and it does promote it more on YouTube. So if you could please do that, it would mean the world to me. Also, just reminding anybody that just joined, all these links are going to be in the description of this video. And if you're not working with a brand partner, you can absolutely email me. If I am your brand partner, that means that I am the one that you can go to ask questions. If I'm not your brand partner, just so you know, if you send me an email, I won't be able to answer it. I can only answer it from my clients, as I have so many customers and clients at this point, which is wonderful. But the special thing that they get is personal access to me when I'm not on YouTube. And hello, Mari. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the one person that hit thumbs up too. I appreciate that one person. All right, so for the Eon patch, the Eon patch is the one that I wear for, you can wear it for different things, right? But as it pertains to working out, I wear the Eon if I overdid it. I overdid it in my workout. I did a new exercise. I created a lot of inflammation in my body. I'm going to put the Eon patch on after that, and it has great results. So this is the patch that I use not only to reduce stress, but also it is a patch that I use to support my body in healthy levels of inflammation. And we all know that feeling when we overdo it in a workout and we can barely walk. I put that patch on. Not very frequently. I don't usually get sore from workouts, so this again is not something I'm using all the time. It's worth noting that Michael Phelps wore this patch when he was swimming. So that's a really interesting thing. So this patch was created, and this was the most popular patch that Lifewave had until the X39. And then of course the X39 is the most popular, but this is the combo that I start almost all my clients on. This is a beautiful, beautiful combo for anybody that has any problem. It doesn't matter what the problem is. It's just a great, great combo. The last patch that I wear for athletic performance, and this one is so underrated. Carnosine does so many things. This is the last patch that I wear. This is a patch that I wear when I'm concerned about maybe having too much lactic acid buildup and not being able to finish my workout or finish my hike, or if I'm doing something that's a little bit harder than usual, like if I've done a spin class, I'm going to put a carnosine patch on. This is very supportive overall. Everybody doesn't need to wear this patch. I wear it about 2 to 3 times a week. It's got a long half-life, so I do not need to wear it all the time, but it is a great, great patch. So as you can see, my main players, my main patches, I almost always am wearing this one and this one. So those are my most important. And if anybody has any questions about these, please feel free to ask. I'm only wearing Energy Enhancer when I'm tired or I have to just really do more than my body at 48 wants to do. Icewave I wear when I'm injured during exercise. I wear Icewave. And what I will say with Icewave is if you bought not through a brand partner that is me, make sure that you find the videos on Icewave, because there are 4 videos on how to apply this. And I don't think that the directions in the package are enough to make most people understand how to use this. So look on Lifewave's YouTube and find those 4 Icewave placement videos. They will change your life. You have to play with this patch to make it work, but it always works. When people tell me it doesn't work, I just know that they haven't seen the correct placement video. This is the patch that I wear when I have inflammation, when I have soreness. I put the Eon patch on and it really speeds up my recovery. And lastly, Carnosine. Carnosine is great. I just sent this to my friend. Her son is getting ready to go to private school. He plays basketball and he's amazing. And he had back-to-back basketball games. So I gave her carnosine, and it was great for her son. Just curious if anybody has any questions. The other thing, this is not patches, but I just wanted to show you. If you are working out, and I'm sure everybody knows to do this, I also take protein after I work out, and I just thought I would show you guys. This is the kind of protein that I take. I think everybody knows I'm kind of a stickler for ingredients. I love the Further Food collagen. I don't have a coupon code anymore. They got rid of all of their affiliates, but I still love it. I still talk about it. And it's really, really great. If you're trying to put on lean muscle or getting in shape, it's nice to have something like that because we cannot always get to Whole Foods. And by Whole Foods, I don't mean the store. I mean just getting good protein in right after our workout. So I always take a little bit of protein as well. I am working on, because my body has become so much better, I can now focus on getting back into shape the way that I like to be in shape. And that means for me, putting on a little bit more muscle. I weigh a little bit less than I want to right now. And it's because I lost so much of my muscle when I got sick this last year. So I'm so excited to put my muscle back on. And Karen says, can you wear the carnosine every day, or is it better to just wear 3 days? So Karen, that's an interesting question. I could be wrong about this, but I heard David speaking about it, and he said that you do not need to wear it every day. If you want to wear it every day, I don't think there's anything harmful about wearing it. Obviously, I'm not giving you medical advice, but in my experience, I don't think there's anything harmful with wearing it. And here's an interesting thing about carnosine, and I'm not telling you about the patch specifically because I'm sure everybody knows that we are not allowed to make claims about the patch. We're not allowed to say that it's a treatment or a cure. But if you search carnosine, if you have any problem with your body and you search the word carnosine and you just see how it relates to that condition, you would just be so amazed at how the supplement carnosine, or just carnosine in your body, is so incredibly helpful for so many processes in your body. So basically, yes, if you would like to wear it, wear it. It's not going to do anything harmful. Also, just as a reminder, if I'm your brand partner, if you've purchased patches through me, I now have a private Facebook just for my patch community. So if you are with me as a brand partner or customer, make sure to email me so I can send you an invite to that community. It's been really fun. I've been doing some live videos just for the community. The cats are being little stars in the background. By the way, I am turning into a full crazy cat lady. If anybody wonders, I think we already know that I'm a crazy cat lady if you've seen the cats in the back, and I'm not ashamed of it. But my husband is like, I think you're borderline a cat lady, and I'm totally fine with that. Does anybody else have any more questions? I just wanted to see if there's anything that I could answer. Do you have any placement questions and things like that? I get so many questions on my YouTube that I just like to see if there's anything that I can help you with. I've been very, very busy lately. So I have now, I started this, my main goal when I started to share the patches was just to share them with a few people. And my goal was to pay for my patches. That was my dream because I didn't have a job for a long time. And so I just started sharing them because I loved them. And I now have 500 people that I have signed up for patches, which is just the most unbelievable thing. And that might not sound that exciting to anybody else, but to me, who didn't think that I would be able to work or do anything or accomplish anything for a long time, I'm really, really proud of it because that means 500 people that hopefully I get access to help. People write me for my opinion, and I get to kind of help people with usage and things. So I am feeling really, really excited about that. My team is growing, and I love to come on here and share info. I wish I was everybody's brand partner, but I know there's a lot of other terrific brand partners. And I just got connected to my larger upline. And it turns out I have a really, really great upline, and they're very helpful with a kind of a secret telegram, lots of really good calls. So anyway, I didn't know who my upline was for a long, long time. I finally know, and they are such wonderful people, and they've been so helpful to me. So If anybody else has anything else to add, jump in there with questions. Do not be shy. This is a friendly place. If not, I'm probably going to hop off of this live stream in just a minute because I am going to film a YouTube video after this. So just wanted to see if anybody has anything else to say. And I'm having a great week. I feel really, really good this week. And my functional practitioner, who I have two practitioners that take care of me because I had a really tough health year, as I always talk about with these patches. But my functional practitioner has helped me so much. And she has been helping me clear up an infection that was still bothering me. And now I feel like, especially with that so much better, my patches can just really, 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 really work their magic. So it's been a pretty amazing week for me. I'm excited to share that because it's not fun when you lose your health. And it is fun when you feel it and see it coming back every single day. So if you are having health issues, don't lose hope because where there's a will, there's a way. And it's never just one thing. It's never just and that's what I always stress. I love these patches. They're not the only thing that I do. They're an incredible tool in my toolbox, but I also do, many other things to take care of my body and to be my best. So, well, it sounds like no one else has any questions, but I really appreciate everybody coming in today. Thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up. Thank you for your questions. If you see this later, please feel free to comment. Feel free to leave your questions. Let me know if you're using any of these patches and what kind of exercise you like to do. I'm always curious about that. It was great to talk to you guys today. And if you would like to purchase any of the patches and you're not working with a brand partner, you can go right into my links. They're in the description. And if you're having trouble purchasing, which is really common, feel free to email me. So thank you so much. I will be back on next week. I really appreciate everybody showing up and joining in the conversation. Bye, everybody.